Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Todd, and I'm your professor, and I'm actually sitting in a little bench on my last day in Africa. I've been to Africa, well, this is my 48th trip to Africa, and I wanted to just take a moment and give you a quick thumbnail about me before we talk about the class. Some of you I've had for other classes, and so I welcome you again, but for those who haven't, basically my ministry life is kind of divided into two 20-year segments. The first was in pastoral ministry. I served as an associate pastor at a large Jesus movement church in Southern California in the Los Angeles area, starting as a worship leader and then eventually becoming an associate pastor there, preaching and ministering. And then in the early 80s, I moved with my wife and our then one child, we moved to Denver, Colorado, where I became an associate pastor at a large vineyard congregation there. A few years later, they sent us down to Colorado Springs, where we pastored for many years. I was the senior pastor of a vineyard church there. And then just a little over 20 years ago, I transitioned out of my senior pastorate into a mission role that I am still involved in today. So for the last 22 years or something like that, I've been making frequent trips to Africa, training and equipping pastors and leaders. And over the last few years, we've been shifting a little bit where we've been not only just training them, but now raising up women in leadership and training them. And our goal is not just biblical education, though we do train them in the Bible, certainly, but also to train them in their leadership skills so that they can be agents of change in their communities, their villages, to see transformation, to see a signpost that points and says, this is what the kingdom of God looks like. Well, at the same time, when I made that transition, I went back to school, I got my doctorate, and I started in 2005 teaching as an adjunct professor, and here I am now continuing to teach, albeit online classes. And so from January 2014 through 2017, I had the privilege of being the director of the King's University's Extension Campus here in Colorado Springs, where I live currently. And during that time, which was a wonderful time, I really had an opportunity to get to know the leadership and the faculty at the King's University in a much closer way. Well, I'm still training and equipping and doing my Africa stuff. I'm teaching classes, kind of juggling all of those at the same time. But I just wanted you to know a little bit about me. I welcome the opportunity to get to know all of you.